Let me start off with this. Most managed IT service providers out there, mediocre at best. And in the world of private equity and family offices, where vulnerability is a liability, mediocre just doesn't cut it. I want to walk you through what I've learned from being in this space for decades. How to properly vet an MSP. And this isn't just theory. This is based on real-world scenarios where the right partner made the difference and the wrong one cost millions. My name is Sandlin, and I'm the CEO and founder of Zyrka, where we specialize in cybersecurity and IT infrastructure for private equity, family offices, and their portfolio companies. Over the years, I have been called into many complex situations after the damage was done. A malware breach that took down 71 branch offices of a private equity group's portfolio company. And there have been numerous instances of IT infrastructure and ERP integration debacles from M&A transactions. Also, my team and I were called into an internal IT department for a portfolio company that failed to remediate cybersecurity issues from a third-party audit, which cost the company millions. I've also had the pleasure of working with firms in startup mode, building an affordable, secure, and scalable IT infrastructure as they raise their first fund. Today, I want to talk to you about something that doesn't get nearly enough scrutiny. Vetting MSPs for private equity groups and family offices in a sea of mediocrity. Because when you strip away the sales decks and the technical jargon, you're left with one crucial question. Can this MSP protect me when it matters most? Let's start with reputation and not reviews. Because good reviews can be bought and bad reviews can be manufactured by competitors. References are absolutely part of the process, but don't stop there. Ask the MSP about their success stories. Let them regale you of all the times they bailed their client out of tough technical situations. And how does that apply to you and your company? Ask the CEO what drives him. Find out what the company's value and mission statements are. If they don't have any, that indicates a problem. Ask how many economic downturns they've survived. This implies financial stability. And finally, find out who their CEO and their team is connected to on LinkedIn. If they're connected to your peers, odds are they know your world. Secondly, ask the MSP about their methodology. What framework do they use? Are they aligned with NIST, SANS, or ITIL, or are they just winging it? How do they assess risk? How do they remediate cybersecurity issues? Do they have internal IT policies and cybersecurity policies that they can share with your firm? And lastly, how do they test backups and internal processes? Test them. Don't just take their word for it. How did they respond to your initial sales inquiry? Was it right away or did it take several days? And before you sign, test their responsiveness. Call their emergency line on a Saturday. Did you get voicemail or did you get a live person? Because if you get hit with a cybersecurity attack or a phishing attempt, or your laptop's dead, it's not going to matter how nice they were on the onboarding process. You want to be able to get a hold of somebody to take care of your issue right away. And finally, do they understand your business? An MSP is not plug and play. They're a partner. And if they don't understand your business and your investors, they're just guessing. Ask them questions like, what are the biggest risks you see for a family office like ours? Ask them, do they understand the compliance requirements for a registered investment advisor? Have they ever been through an SEC audit? How'd it go? Which portfolio companies are they familiar with supporting? What industries? And finally, techs love acronyms because they sound so esoteric. Well, throw your acronyms right back at them. What is LBO? What is AUM? What is IRR? What is EBITDA? Throw your acronyms at the MSP to see if they understand your world. A good MSP for private equity and family offices will meet you where you're at and not try and fit you into a box. They will understand the regulatory landscape that you deal with. They will understand your family's need for privacy. They will understand your fiduciary responsibility to your investors and your family. They will also understand risks to reputation. These are some key points, and I hope you enjoyed these today. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to contact me on my personal website, clarksandlin.com.